What's up, guys? John Davidson here with Davidson Tech Time. I just wanted to go over some FAA tips for you because today I actually registered to go take my test. I'm taking my test on Friday. So these are some things that I learned that I hope will help you. First of all, if you're a fan of anything technology, photography, drones, please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to help as many people as I can, trying to get the stuff out there. This is my second video, so hope that you like it. All right, let's get into it. So, I had gone into the drone pilots um, channel on YouTube, and I actually got a lot out of their video, but they did not cover what you actually need to do to register before you get into going to take the test. So I just wanted to go over that, and I wanted to go over a couple of things with what you actually are going to want to study up on. So, first of all, weather. Learn your weather reports. The airspace and radio talk, things like that are definitely important, but the sectional charts and the weather are very important. So, the METAR, learn this thing. Know that when you look at it, you can decipher what it means. It's really not that difficult once you understand it. I mean, it looks like a whole lot of just letters on a page, all stuck together with some numbers, but it's really not that difficult once you figure it out. So your METAR reports, find out what those are, go over those. I'll see if I can put a link in there for you. I just wanted to make this a short video so that I can, get you guys registered so that you can go take the test, but telling you what to learn beforehand. There's some really good videos out there. I highly suggest the Drone University. They do some really good ones. I'll put a couple links to some people that do some good videos in there. Your TAF report also. That's another weather report. Terminal Aerodrome Forecast. TAF and the METAR. Research them. Look them up. Watch videos on them. This is a view of a sectional chart. It's a small one, but I'll actually have a link in the description and show you where you can get those. So I wanted to go through getting this. I'm recording the screen right now so that you can see it. So go to FAA.gov. That's the site right here. In there, you're going to see drones on your top right section. Go all the way over, go to drones, and you're going to go down, just click on getting started. You're going to see this page right here. Whether you're a novice drone pilot or have many years of aviation experience, rules and safety tips exist to help you fly safely in the National Airspace System, the NAS. So, go down. You're going to go down to Certified Remote Pilot. Become a certified remote pilot right here. Click on that. Now, if you already have a pilot certificate, there's different areas that you can click on, but if you're a first-time pilot, go ahead and click on that. This is all the stuff that you need to read. So, you're going to need to get a FAA tracking number, which you need to get through the IACRA, which is the Integrated Airman Certification and Rating Application. So go into that. You're going to have to put in all your information. You're going to need your social security number, all of that stuff. So we're going to go ahead and click on that, and that's going to bring us up and show you actually what you're going to need to input so that you can get your FAA tracking number. Now, I logged in earlier. I registered. It took me a long time of going through a lot of sites to try to figure this out. I ended up looking at community colleges and things like that because they said that I could do the course through them. It ended up costing more. It should only cost you $175. That's in Maryland at least, but that's federal, so that should be what the testing center is charging you. So now you're going to go right here, new, please read the new user guide. You can go ahead and read that. We have gotten all of our registration done. We've gotten all that taken care of. Now we're going to go down to training and documentation right here. And that is actually going to take us to the training site. Now once you click on that, that's going to take you to become a certified remote pilot. You're going to want to click on first time pilot, and that's going to bring you to this. You're going to want to click on schedule an appointment with an FAA approved knowledge testing center. Be sure to bring a government issued photo ID to your test. Now once you click on that, that's going to bring you to this. This is where you're going to need your tracking number right here. Now everything that you just registered for on the FAA page, this is where you're going to put in your tracking number. Once you get that tracking number, put in the rest of your information, and that's actually going to bring you to the testing scheduling so that you can schedule it. Now once you schedule it, before you schedule it, you're going to need to have a authenticator app. Download an authenticator app so that you can get all the way into it. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to. I use Google, so I use the Android, so I use the Google Authenticator app. I don't know if you can see it. That's just on my phone. That's what I used. I ended up doing it on my phone. I'm using my laptop right here. So go ahead, download that Authenticator app, and then that's going to take you to the PSI site. And that's actually going to allow you to sign in and register. Here's the website right here, faa.psiexams.com. So go to that site, put in your FAA tracking number, your FTN, your name, and go ahead, get that Authenticator app already downloaded so that when you're ready to go, you register, you put it in, make sure you have your credit card information, whatever card you're going to pay with, and go ahead and pay the $175 fee. Pick a date and a time and a testing facility. Make sure that all of your information is correct. If it is not, you will not get a refund. Make sure that you pick the correct test. Now, when you go in there, there's a list of all kinds of certifications for pilots. Go all the way to the bottom. It's the unmanned UA, unmanned aerial systems general test. All the way at the bottom, it's the last one. Go all the way to the bottom, pick the last one. That is your test. Make sure you have it for the right facility. Make sure that you have the right date, time, write it down, and you'll be good to go. So that's all you need to get registered. Now, I just wanted to go over this again. This is a sectional chart for Washington. I'm in the Baltimore area, so you can download these for free on the FAA site. If you go under, it is they have online downloads, and you can go ahead and download those. I don't have it pulled up right now, but this is the actual sectional chart that you're going to need. So everything you need to know is on the sectional charts, is on this legend. I mean, everything that you need to know. So all the questions that they're going to ask you, your Class D airspace, that's what you're going to be flying in. Class C and B are for regular airplanes. We're not going to be flying up that high. Our limit is 400 feet. Now, we also have a limit 400 feet above structures as well. So if you're flying above a building, the building's 100 feet tall, then you can go to 500 feet technically, but only above that building. Then you need to come back down to 400 feet when you're flying to the side of it. And so I'll just zoom out a little bit so that you can see this. And this is, you can download or buy a sectional chart for your area and go and watch some videos on it. I actually got a book called The Complete Private Pilot from the library. So it doesn't have everything on drones, but it does have a lot of useful information. Study your weather, your charts, and your reports. and then I believe it's actually in that, if I recall correctly. Sorry, my internet is very slow, so bear with me here. All right, so you're going to want to read all this stuff. Then you're going to want to click on Remote Pilot with Knowledge Test. You don't need the training course, just do Remote Pilot with Knowledge Test. Now, while that is loading, you're going to want to find the where is it? Okay, so this is all of your information on becoming a new user, what you're going to need, what you're going to need to know. So you can go ahead and read that. Actually, you're going to click on Home. I apologize. And that's going to bring us back to the main screen, and you're actually going to click on the login or register. We're going to go ahead and click on register because we're not registered yet. So we're going to go ahead and register. And this is actually a sectional chart right here. You can see everything that you need to know is actually right here. Sorry, my internet is very slow. In this legend. And this legend is literally going to help you decipher this thing. I mean, everything that's going to be on the test, everything that you need to know is going to be right there in the legend. Just take it slow, figure out what you're looking for, what you need, and that's going to help you. So we'll go over that later. But for right now, I want to help you get registered so that you can go take the test. This is actually some information on the Aviation Technology Department. This is for CCBC here in Maryland. If you're in Maryland, here's the phone number. And you can go ahead and take that, and if you're here, actually, I'm sure at any community college you can contact them. I'm sure they have an aviation department that if they're doing this testing, that you can go ahead and go through them and get that. So, hope you got that phone number. If not, I will put it in the link also. Now, this is once we clicked on register, which is right here. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. That's going to bring us to this page. Now, you're going to go ahead and click on applicant. You're not going to worry about instructors, certifying officers, none of that. None of this stuff. You're going to go ahead and hit agree and continue. And that's going to bring us to the next page. And this is where you're going to put in some of your personal information. So please have all that stuff ready, whatever you need. I believe you need your driver's license as well, or your ID or passport if that's what you have. If you have come to the country and you're on a visa or something like that, I'm not sure how that works, so don't ask. I'm sure you can find it online. But so your airman certificate number, that's actually what you're going to be getting. If you see right here, it says if you do not have an existing FAA certificate number and date of issuance, please skip to the next section. So that's what we're going to do. Personal information. You're going to go ahead and put in your personal information. And then you're going to go ahead and make some security questions and a password. That's going to register you. Now, once you get registered, you'll be able to actually go into the FAA site again, and that's where you're going to get your airman certificate number. Now, when you go to register, that's what you're going to need. So you're going to make a username and password. You're going to put that in, and once you log in with that stuff, you're going to be able to actually find testing centers that are near you. You're going to be able to pay for it, and you're going to be able to set up your test. So, see if I can go ahead and log in real quick. And then once you're logged in, you will be able to find your testing centers. Now that's what it's going to bring up a whole list of places. You're going to pick your actual date, time, schedule, all of that stuff so that you can schedule it, pay for it, and you'll be ready to go. And then once it's paid for, if you don't have the ability to take it at that time, you can actually go and I think you have an entire year to go ahead and do that. So, whoops. If I can remember my password. If you can't remember your password, go ahead and make a new one. Now, once you get that FAA airman number, you're going to want to remember that, write it down. They're also going to email it to you. So make sure you put in a valid email address, but make sure that you write it down. So basically, that is everything I got for you guys. And I really hope that's helpful. I know there's a ton of spammy websites out there that try to get you to do their courses and things like that. So this is actually all you need to do. Go to the FAA.gov site. You're going to do everything I just showed you. Register, get your FAA airman number, your FTN, and that's what you're going to put in once you have that number. Once you're registered, you have that number, you enter it into the testing system, which I believe is PIS, something like that. And that is going to PSI. I'm sorry, PSI is the testing center that I'm going to. That's actually a national system. They do all kinds of different testing, but they do the drone tests. They do your Part 107 test. So you're gonna go ahead and sign up, get everything in there, pay the $175 fee, and you have up to 1 year from paying it to go ahead and take it. So I hope this video was useful, and thank you guys so much, and wish me luck. I'm going to take my test on Friday. I hope to see you guys out there, and please come back. I'll be making more videos and drone footage, and once I get my certification, I'm going to be expanding into, trying to really make a business out of using my drones. So that is what I love to do, and that's what my passion is. So, all right. Thank you guys for visiting Davidson Tech Time. My name's John Davidson. Have a wonderful day.